All right. Can you hear me now? Do I have sound now? There seems to be. Okay. Ben can hear me now. All right, good. I had to plug in my headphones because things didn't seem to be working. All right, good. Okay, awesome. So I think we are ready to begin Breakers Club number 6. It's just a little bit after 9, so we're almost right on schedule. As always, for the first night, I like to go through all the teams and who has what, just so that's out there once. So Jason Williams grabbed the Braves, Padres, Giants, and then the National/Expo slot. Shane Salmonson has the Red Sox, Ben Martin the Cubs, Ted Schwitzner grabbed the White Sox and Royals, Marcus Scott grabbed the Guardians/Indians. John Donovan took the Rockies and the Wander Francos, that is to say the Rays. Ben Morris has the Tigers and Rangers. Michael Pietras has the Angels. Greg Gay has his Dodgers. Ben Soman has his Brewers. Michael Price grabbed the Twins. Brett Allen jumped for the Mets. Jordan Schmidt took the Yankees and Phillies. Andy Engelhart, the Mariners. Kerry Biggs grabbed his Cardinals. Adam Kenninger, the Blue Jays. And I took the Reds. And then the Diamondbacks, Orioles, Astros, Marlins, Athletics, and Pirates all went unsold. So they will be stuck with me and eventually be trade bait, I suppose. So for Breakers Club number 6, we have a ton of boxes. As you can see, they don't really even all fit in the frame of the sort of light box thing that I use. So very quickly going through the boxes, this is what we will be breaking. Not all tonight. We'll break, I don't know, maybe 3 boxes tonight if all goes well. We've got 21 Topps 2021 Big League. Of course, this just came out a few weeks ago because it's delayed over a year. We have a box of 2000 Bowman. This should have an autographed box loader inside, so that's kind of cool. We've got a box of 2003 Topps Bazooka. We have a box of 1999 Pacific. That's a retail box for those collecting the very specific parallels. We have a box of 2022 Donruss. We have a box of 2001 Donruss. We've got, try to fit those back, a box that I'm very interested in, 1998 Zenith. This is the first like rip cards. Andy, good to see you. Welcome. We've got a box of 2022 Diamond Kings. Let's see. We have a box of rookies and traded. We've opened one of these before. We had a pretty good time with that. So we've got another one of those. We've got a box of 1996 Collector's Choice Series 2. And I'm out of space on my desk already. We have a box of 1998 Pacific Online because I know people love their Pacific. We have a box of 2021 Topps Allen and Ginter Chrome. We have a box of 2022 Gypsy Queen, brand new. And finally, we have a box of 1994 Stadium Club Series 2. So those are all of the boxes that will be included in the break. As I said, as usual, we will break those over the next series of weeks. And then the price you paid gets you all the cards of the team of that you paid for all 14 boxes. This time around for tonight, I think we're going to open up 3 boxes. Maybe we'll do 4. We'll see. Try to get through a bunch of them tonight. And I think we're going to start with, let's start with something that gives us a lot of cards. Let's start with Pacific Online. So we've got that. I will let you guys that are in the room, you have a request for box 2 and or 3 tonight for me to open. We'll do them all eventually, so it doesn't really matter. But if there's one you're looking forward to. Any requests from anyone? Andy's thinking. I think we should do one of the new ones, whether that's Gypsy Queen, the Donruss, or the uh, I guess technically, in some sense, the Topps Big League is new. Yeah, and he says, let's do one new one. All right, let's do. I don't know. I haven't seen much of this yet. How about the 2022 Donruss? That's usually a fun rip. Supposed to have 3 autographs from memorabilia cards in it. And how about for our third one? Since I'm not seeing any, how about Topps Bazooka? It's a pretty full box. That'll give us a nice 3 different decades worth of cards, 98, 2003, and 2022. I think that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll do a fourth. We'll see how long it takes me to get through these. I don't want to go too late into the evening. Of course, these rips are should be saved, hopefully, automatically via YouTube, and you can watch them after the fact for those that do that. But yeah, let's get ripping, shall we? So I'm going to go in chronological order. We'll save the newest for last. So we'll do the Donruss last, we'll do Bazooka second, and we'll do Pacific 1998 online first. I bet in 1998 Pacific had no idea that in not too many years in the future, people would be ripping boxes of this stuff actually streaming online. No way they probably envisioned that back then, if I had to guess. But we have opened a box of online. Maybe I've opened 2 boxes of this even over the years now. But this is just a massive set, 750 different players. I think you get like a parallel in each pack. So even though I have opened boxes of this before, and for those of you that have joined in, perhaps a break, there's the empty, well, almost empty box minus this giant hunk of styrofoam. There's the empty box. We'll attest that there is a lot of players in this set, which is kind of cool. Kind of a Topps, what was there? Topps Total idea before Topps Total. All right, so we'll begin 1998 Pacific Online, pack number 1, first pack of Breaker Club number 6. This is an absolutely massive Breakers Club. I want to thank all of you guys for joining that did join in. Hopefully you guys all have a blast, and I'll do my best to pull something good for all of you. We begin with Russ Davis for the Mariners. Next up, Paul Konerko, Dodgers. We've got Bill Mueller for the Giants. And these are nice cards. The website is defunct, I do believe, for all of the players. There's a website on each card for each individual player, but the photos are mostly nice. You get team logo, you get a write-up on the back. So, and you can see that's card 667 in the set. So absolutely a massive set. Also, I should have pointed out, I think it's the first card usually in each pack is the gold parallel. So you can see the Russ Davis foils gold. So not only is this a massive set, but there's also a parallel set to go with it. We've got Mike Grace for the Phillies. And you're going to get a lot of guys that, unless you're a diehard of your team or baseball in general, we've probably never heard of. Mel Rojas for the Mets, Pat Rapp for the Royals. They stick just a little bit, but not too bad. Mark Thompson, Rockies, Tim Wakefield, Red Sox, and Jimmy Key for the Orioles. So this baseball year has been a complete waste for me as a Reds fan. The Reds have been horrible. Look, there's Bill Mueller as a gold parallel. So back-to-back packs of him, but 2 different versions. Bernie Williams, Yankees. Paul Sorrento, Rays. Kevin Polkovich for the Pirates. I believe the Reds started like 3-22 on the year. That's a pretty good way to make you not care about baseball in a hurry. Darryl Strawberry, Yankees. Ismael Valdez, Dodgers. Sean Runyon, Tigers. Kevin Tapani, Cubs. And Damon Mashore for the Angels. There's a player I've never heard of. I'm excited to open a bunch of these boxes, and I enjoy having boxes like this specific online box because you get a lot of guys cards that you don't get in other sets. There's our gold Paul Sorrento for the Rays. Tony Gwynn, nice one for the Padres. Dan Michelli, Padres. Brian Jordan, Cardinals. Todd Walker, Twins. Mark Newfield, Brewers. And on the back of him, Jesus Sanchez, Marlins. Lou Frazier, White Sox. And maybe, there we go, Andy Stankovich for the Diamondbacks. I have a few of the Reds from this set now. Not a lot of them, though, actually. Dan Michelli is our gold for the Padres. Fred McGriff, the Crime Dog for the Rays. Charles Johnson, Dodgers. Jason McDonald, Athletics. Trey Moore, Expos. Sean Barry, Astros. Paul Asamacher, Indians. There's a red. Ricardo Jordan, red I never heard of. And Carlos Almanzar for the Blue Jays. Had a chance to go to Toronto, I guess a couple weekends ago now. Got to see the Reds win their only time they won in Toronto. They haven't won a lot of games this year, so to see them win in person was nice. Charles Johnson. It was my third trip to Toronto, my fourth game. One time I got to see 2 games, and the first time that the Dome was open for me during a game. So that was also cool. Jose Canseco. John Marzano for the Mariners. If you haven't been to Toronto, it's worth a visit, I think. Kevin Sefcik, Phillies. Tim Spar, Mets. Brian Bevel for the Royals. Rick Helling, Rangers. Steve Avery, Red Sox. And Mike Cather for the Braves. I live in Pennsylvania, so the drive from my house to Toronto is about 4.5 hours, something like that. Pretty easy. PJ Surhoff, Orioles. There was absolutely no line at the border, so that was nice. Ooh, we have our team checklist. Chipper Jones of the Braves. Team checklist. There's all the Braves. Cards 53 through 78. 78 being this checklist for the Braves. And you can see names that you know, most likely, if you're a baseball fan, and probably a few names in there that you don't know, if I had to guess. Although I've heard of more of the Braves than a lot of the teams, to be fair. Probably you can thank TBS for that. Rich Aurelia, Giants, especially in the 90s. Mike Moeller, Athletics. Matt Lawton, Twins. Johnny Damon, Royals. And stuck on the back of Johnny is Chad Oger, I don't know. Indians, Mike Remlinger. There's a blast from the past. I got his signature when I was a kid. One of my baseball hats and a ballpoint pen, and it has since faded. And Dave DeLucci, Diamondbacks. There's some fun trivia for you. I don't know if fun is the right word, but, whatever. Rich Aurelia, Giants. There's another checklist. The big hurt, Frank Thomas for the White Sox. I do love the Giant checklist cards. And I like that they're part of the base set here. Well, I can't get my camera to focus on there we go. You can see there's Frank Thomas. He gets a regular base card, but he also gets featured on the team checklist. Wilson Alvarez for the Rays. Mike Lieberthal, Phillies. Mike Maddox, Expos. Darren Dreifort, Dodgers. Few horizontals in here. Nelson Liriano for the Rockies. Derek Lowe, Red Sox. And Eddie Perez, Braves. Andy, were you up in my neck of the woods this past weekend? Carlos Reyes, Padres. Another checklist. The Twins. Paul Molitor. Rich Amaral for the Mariners. Mike O'Keefe, Athletics. Scott Livingston, Expos. Sal Fasano, Royals. Eric Plunk Indians, Jeff Shaw Reds, and Domingo Cedeno for the Rangers. Rich Armorall as a gold parallel for the Mariners. There's the Yankee team checklist. Bernie Williams gets the nod here. Quite a few Yankees that they could have chosen. Would have been worthy choices, I suppose. Danny Darwin, Giants. Mike Parent, Phillies. Bernard Gilkey, Mets. Wilton Guerrero for the Dodgers. Kurt Manwaring, Rockies. What a great shot that is. Who's that? Is it JT Snow? No, it's not JT Snow. I don't know who's getting a face full of dirt there. Somebody for the Giants. Troy O'Leary for the Red Sox, and Nerio Rodriguez, the Orioles. Don't know who that was. Oh, you should have. If I had known you were going to be up. So Andy's, I can get this right, Andy's sister-in-law, I guess it would be, is my neighbor. So sometimes Andy is near me, at least. Danny Darwin's our gold parallel for the Giants this time. There's nice. Mark McGwire for the Cardinals. Miguel Cairo, Rays. Tony Womack, Pirates. Hideki Irabu, Yankees. Chad Fox, Brewers. Brian Moeller, Tigers. There's a pretty sweet shot at Kevin Ory for the Cubs. And Alan Watson, Angels. Yeah, you should have stopped by, Andy. Next time, you'll have more. Miguel Cairo, Rays. There's another checklist card for the Giants. Barry Bonds. Steve Finley, Padres. Lance Painter, Cardinals. Dan Nolte, Twins. Jose Lima, Astros. Dave Berg, Marlins. Mike Soraka, White Sox. And Greg Olson of the Diamondbacks. So do we think a set like this would fly in 2022? You know, I mean, we're looking at basically no inserts. There's a gold foil parallel in each pack, and that's essentially it. Steve Finley being our gold here for the Padres. Juan Gonzalez, Rangers. Russ Davis, Mariners. Jimmy Haynes, Athletics. Ramiro Mendoza, Yankees. Paul Control, Blue Jays. Enrique Wilson, Indians. David Weathers for the Reds, and John Smoltz for the Braves. I don't know if a set like this would fly this year or in 2022 or not. Probably not, with no autographs, no relics, no crazy serial numbering. But I like it. I like the simplicity. I like that it's a giant set. Wilson Alvarez, Rays. I could see myself trying to build a set like this if there were a modern equivalent. Frank Thomas, White Sox. Dave Burba, Indians. Mike Williams, Pirates. John Hudick, Mets. Marquise Grissom, Brewers. Jeff Manto, Tigers. Terry Mulholland, Cubs. Scott Kamenecki for the Orioles. Dave Burba's the gold this time for the Indians. For the Marlins, we have a Derek Lee checklist. Randy Myers, Blue Jays. Tom Pagnozzi, Cardinals. Some of them stick just a little bit, but they don't seem to be causing damage. Chuck Knobloch, Yankees. Jack Howell, Astros. Antonio Alfonseca, Marlins. Bill Simas, White Sox. And Mike James for the Angels. Yeah, I mean, there's no way that a company would make this set without short prints or more parallels than just a gold foil, something like that. So yeah, it wouldn't happen, but I do like the simplicity. And if it were priced, you'd have to be priced at, I don't know, put it at like 75 cents for a pack of 15 or something, and just give me a gold parallel like this, something that you can buy for your kids. And if they let them play with them, let them just have fun. You can't do that with cards anymore. They're too expensive. For the Blue Jays, Randy Myers. And yes, the giant online with like I don't know, it's supposed to be like a circuit behind it or something, and lightning coming off of it. It's glorious. Marquise Grissom for the Brewers is your checklist here. Joey Cora, Mariners. Mike Blowers, Athletics. Otis Nixon, Twins. Dan Plesac, Blue Jays. Jarrett Wright, Indians. Brett Tomko, Reds. And for the Rangers, Scott Bales. I mean, I think the to Andy's point, Topps opening day, I think that's kind of the idea, but there's still inserts and I think there's still a chance of hits and stuff in there. Joey Cora, Mariners. And I don't think it's priced cheap enough. I think that's the real problem. I mean, it's cheaper than a lot, but I still don't think it's cheap enough. Jeff Bagwell, Astros. JT Snow, Giants. I mean, I distinctly remember my dad going to the supermarket in the early 90s when I was a kid. Like, we're talking like 1990, 1991. And he could get 4 packs of Score or Topps or something for like $1. And then, he could just give them to my brother and I, and we could do whatever we wanted with them. And if we didn't keep them in brilliant condition, it was okay. Alex Arias for the Phillies. Rondell White, Expos. Hippolito Picardo, Royals. Jeff Reed, Rockies. John Valentine, Red Sox. And upside down, Russ Springer, Diamondbacks. The modern cards, like, my son's only 4, so I probably wouldn't give him cards yet anyways, really, but JT Snow, Giants is our gold here. But they're just too expensive. So that's my beef. I think they need to have just one simple, cheap set, lots of cards for kids to collect. And adults too. Paul Mulder, Twins. Bobby Bonilla, Dodgers. I think the card companies are great at catering to adult collectors, but I think they sometimes overlook that they won't have future adult collectors if they don't get them when they're younger. Jeff Jenkins, Brewers. Craig Paquette, Mets. Tom Prince, Dodgers. That's kind of a cool shot. Biff Roberts, Tigers. Scott Service, Cubs. And Mark Wohlers, Braves. Yeah, opening day, $1 a pack. And opening day used to have a lot of packs or a lot of cards in each pack. I feel like it's gone down quite a bit. More recently. I might be wrong about that. I don't really buy opening day. And the problem with opening day to me is it's like a neutered version of just regular Topps. It's a smaller set. I think they need, my childhood was 1991 Score. It's like, I don't even know, 900 cards or something in that set. Like, it was massive. So that was fun as a kid, fun to collect, and it was dirt cheap. And they were nice cards. I like the set to this day. Gold Bobby Bonilla for the Dodgers is our parallel. Ben Grieve, Athletics. Rich Butler, Rays. Jason Kendall, Pirates. Dave Svem, Yankees. Jose Mercedes, Brewers. Andy Larkin for the Marlins. Not the Larkin I look for. Tom Fordham, White Sox. And Jesse Orosco for the Orioles. Almost done with this box. Ben says, all the kids on Bunt and Blitz and whatever Panini's app is. I will admit to having no interest in digital cards, or digital baseball cards anyways. So I don't know anything about it other than I'm not really interested, which I guess makes me sound pretty old. Rich Butler, Rays, is our gold. Barry Bonds for the Giants. Craig Myers for the Padres. Delano DeShields, Cardinals. Javier Valentin, Twins. Derek Bell, Astros. And behind Mr. Bell is somebody stuck. Charles Nagy, Indians. Another Indian, Dwight Gooden. And Troy Percival for the Angels. He was pretty good for quite a while. Yeah, Topps Big League is nice. I think that's the closest to what I would like to see in a modern set. Greg Myers, Padres. They do have inserts in there, which I'm fine with it. Inserts, don't get me wrong. There's a Pudge Rodriguez for you, Ben. I don't remember if I pulled that one for you ever, but now I have. Jeff Houston, Mariners. Kevin Mitchell, Athletics. Darron Stovall for the Expos. Never heard of him. Tim Belcher, Royals. Curtis Leskanik for the Rockies. Jim Leyritz, Red Sox. And Scott Brow, Diamondbacks. Jeff Husson or Hewson for the Mariners is our gold. Jeff Bagwell, Astros. Marvin Bernard, Giants. Mark Lewis, Phillies. Matt Franco, Mets. Roger Cedeno, Dodgers. I do like the large team logos on each of these cards. Should point that out. That makes sorting much easier for me when it's time to sort through all of these group break boxes. Greg Kegel, Tigers. Mickey Morandini, Cubs. And Brian Edmondson, Braves. 3 more packs. Hey, it is a new Pudge. All right. Good deal. Marvin Bernard is the gold. Giants. We've got a Vlad Guerrero, the senior version. Expos checklist. Rolando Araujo for the Rays. Mark Wilkins, Pirates. Joe Girardi, Yankees. Jeff Cirillo, Brewers. I feel like that could have been a great image if it were just cropped so that you could see his other arm. Greg Zahn, Marlins. Ruben Sierra, White Sox. And Jeff Robillé for the Orioles. 2 more packs. Yeah, I wonder if it was the action figures that caused it to be so delayed too. I'm not sure. Our gold is Rolando Araujo for the Rays. There's a Pirates team checklist. Tony Womack. Kevin Brown for the Padres. Donovan Osborne, Cardinals. Mike Stanley, Blue Jays. Dave Clark, Astros. Omar Vizquel, Indians. Eddie Tomlinson, Reds. Craig Shipley, Angels. And our final pack of Pacific Online is led with Kevin Brown of the Padres gold. There's Barry Bonds. Ken Cloud for the Mariners. Aaron Small, Athletics. Mike Morgan, Twins. Dean Palmer, Royals. Niefe Perez, Rockies. Donnie Sadler, Red Sox. And Norberto Martin, or Martin, not sure, for the Angels. Rounds out that box. All right. 1 box down, and look at that healthy stack of cards already. This is going to be an absolutely massive Breakers Club in terms of number of cards, and for my sake, unfortunately, perhaps the number of cards I'll have to sort in due time. All right, next box, another big one, but this time, for those of you that like the hunt for relics, this box promises 3 game used relic cards in every box. So right down here, 2003 Bazooka. This is a set that I think we could say was geared towards kids. It kind of reminds me of the late 90s collector's choice in the inserts. You've got comics, you've got stand-ups and stamps. We get a checklist. This gives you your base set, gives you your stand-ups, your piece of Americana, relics, and a bunch of stickers. The stickers, I believe, feature a bunch of different teams, so I will have to just randomize those. Probably won't do that on video just to save time, but I will basically just roll a 4-sided die a bunch of times and assign it to each team. I can do it on video if people would prefer, but I didn't think that people probably were too upset if I didn't for those. All right, so we've got Topps Bazooka gum in every pack. What do you think a piece of gum from 2003 looks like? Because we're gonna get a lot of them. There's one in every pack. Oh, it's wrapped in a wrapper at least. It's kind of just shatters when I bend it. It doesn't really bend anymore. Mostly just breaks. Yummy, yummy, yummy. That's gonna be going in the trash. If you want me to send you a piece of 2003 gum, holler now. All right, so we start with a mini Mike Wadnicki, first-year card for the Cardinals. That's a mini. That's kind of unexpected. Jose Reyes, Mets. Craig Brazel, Mets. And this is such a clean, classic design. Randomize the gum, Andy says. Ben Moore says, eat it. I don't know. Might be trying to kill me. We've got a thicker, might be able to see the thickness is a bit more than your regular base card. Justin Morneau for the Twins. I think these are kind of like the dummy cards, but they also count as a parallel. And then here's our first stand-up. I will not punch this out, but it's Manny Ramirez of the Red Sox. You'll fold along the line and pop the top part out and kind of make him look like he's standing, and kind of a fun gimmick. For the Pirates, Pokey Reese, Robin Ventura, Yankees, and Eric Gagne for the Dodgers. Yeah, the silver parallels. Basically, it's just dummy cards, honestly, but so you can't search. All right, so I'll take a bite out of that in a second because, curious. Dallas McPherson, Angels, is the mini. They might be one per pack as well. Paul Bird, Braves. Lance Berkman, Astros. Bobby Kielty, I don't know, Twins, silver. Here's our first sticker card, and as you can see, 4 different teams represented, so I'll just randomize those. Roberto Alomar, Mets. Vincent Padilla, Phillies. And Austin Kearns for the Reds. All right, let's try this. I have a glass of water here with me, so if it's really horrible. I mean, it breaks, but it feels soft. So, first of all, sorry for chewing the mic. Tastes delicious. Tastes absolutely like fresh bubble gum. The minute I took a bite of it, instantly brought me back to playing Little League and chewing on those bazooka gum where you got the little comic. Came in those little like firecracker wrappers. If anyone knows what I'm talking about. Tastes exactly like that all these years later. What was weird, though, was that it kind of disintegrated in my mouth, and it wasn't, I only put like a quarter of it in, but it kind of just disintegrated when I bit into it, and it was just super sugary. So, yeah, I'd give it, for how old it is, 5 out of 10, because it still tasted good. Flavor probably will last about 30 seconds. Probably the same as it did back then. Dewan Brazelton is our mini for the Rays. Mark Ellis, Athletics. We've got a Jorge Posada, Yankee. Josh Phelps, Blue Jays. Oh, we've got a silver Ken Griffey Jr. for my Reds. I don't think I had that card. Paul Konerko, White Sox. We've got Bazooka Joe as a Cardinal. I believe that this particular card has a version for every single team. I think I remember that being like a gimmick. Yeah, it's a cute little gimmick. I think that I'm right about that. Oh, Bazooka Joe for the Reds. So there we go. And I think they're the same card number, just there, card 7. So there you go. I have this taste of what, 20-year-old bubble gum in my mouth. Still very sugary. Aaron Heilman is the mini for the Mets. We've got a Josh Hamilton for the Rays. Gabe Gross, Blue Jays. Paul Loduca is our silver parallel for the Dodgers. We have a comic of Randy Johnson going to the Diamondbacks. Like the comics. Donald Hood, Cubs. Luis Gonzalez, Diamondbacks. And another Diamondback, Randy Johnson. Good Diamondback pack there. Yeah, you want a piece of gum, holler now. I'll throw, I can happily throw some in your stack. Lyle Overbay, Diamondbacks. Chris Duncan, Cardinals. James Loney, Dodgers. Bobby Kelty, Twins. We have a congratulations. Bazooka Blast, Manny Ramirez. That's a pretty good one for the Red Sox. Our first relic out of the box. Going to Shane, who has the Red Sox. Congratulations, Shane. Hopefully one you needed. A pretty nice looking relic, really, especially for like a geared to a kid's product. Not quite a dual relic, but it kind of looks like it almost, with the two O's cut out. Calix Krabby, Brewers. Khalil Green, Padres. And Joe Randa, Royals. I just noticed that he's got a fake signature on his card for some reason, but nobody else that I've noticed has had that. I don't know why that is. Maybe one of you can enlighten me. Chad Tracy, Diamondbacks. Dustin Mosley for the Reds. Matt Morris, Cardinals. Juan Pierre Silver for the Marlins. Another sticker. Kevin Youkilis, Jaime Bubala, Matt Diaz, and Johnny Gomes. The Rays will have a 50% chance at this one. There's another Bazooka Joe going to the Tigers this time. Joe Candy, Rays. Mark Mulder, Athletics. Fake Sigs' variations. Well, that might have been a variation then that I just found a second ago. Because it did have a fake Sig on it. Did not know that. Or at least I did not remember that. Nobuaki Yoshida. Never heard of him. Padres mini. Garrett Anderson, Angels. Another Angel. Dallas McPherson. For the Mariners, Jaime Bubala. The Dodgers, silver. Kazuhisa Ishii. Marty Cordova, Orioles. Kazuhiro Sasaki for the Mariners. And Chan-Ho Park for the Rangers. So perhaps that fake signature I found was one of those variations. Corey Doyne, Astros. Jorge Julio, Orioles. Jason Giambi, Yankees. There's a nice silver Mariano Rivera for the Yankees. Troy Glaus for the Angels. Comic. Brian Giles, Pirates. Eric Chavez, in Athletics, and Gary Sheffield as a Brave. I still just taste that sugary gum. Jeremy Bonderman, Tigers mini. Hee-Seop Choi, Cubs. Albert Pujols, Cardinals. Our silver is Jimmy Jornell, also Cardinals. We have another stand-up, Todd Helton for the Rockies. These just look like these could easily be a Topps Heritage insert to me. Just clean and crisp looking thing. Justin Huber, Mets. Alex Rodriguez. There's another one of those signature variations, most likely, for the Rangers. And a Bazooka Joe going to the Orioles. I like this set a lot. I have a thing for simple sets, I guess. Terry Tiffy, Twins. Jason Simon Tachi, Cardinals. Carlos Beltran, Royals. Roberto Alomar, Mets. On the back of him is another sticker card. Daryl Clark, Brandon Webb, Dustin Mosley, and Mike O'Keefe are the 4 players there. Garrett Anderson, signature variation, I assume, for the Angels, and Al Leiter for the Mets. I will say that I think that these packs are probably more what you would want a product for kids to look like. The inserts are fun. They're varied. I don't know if we have to have the relics necessarily, but other than that, I think this is a pretty good set for even a modern kids. Taggart Bozied, Padres. I could see my son enjoying a box of this when he gets a bit older, for example. Adrian Beltre, Dodgers. Jeremy Griffiths, Mets. Kark Sarlus, Astros. Silver border Brian Giles for the Pirates. A Bazooka Joe as a Blue Jay. Jose Reyes, Mets, and another Blue Jay, Kevin Cash. Our next box will be the 2022 Donruss, and that is definitely not geared towards kids with its very confusing set of parallels and whatnot. Matt Diaz is our mini for the Rays. Benito Santiago, Giants. Edwin Almonte, White Sox. Raul Mondesi is our silver. We have another comic, this one being Derek Jeter. Very nice for the Yankees. Bazooka Joe for the Padres. Josh Fogg, Pirates. And Barry Zito for the Athletics. That's half the box. So many cards. Love it. Until I have to sort them all, then I don't love it as much. Daryl Clark, Brewers. Hideo Nomo, Dodgers. Marlon Byrd, Phillies. Brad Fulmer, Angels. Our silver is Mo Vaughn of the Mets. Dontrell Willis for the Marlins. Mike Lieberthal, Phillies. And another Philly, Kevin Millwood. So for Breakers Club 6 this year, I do plan to try to break on Wednesdays for now. Brandon Webb, mini for the Diamondbacks. I'm in a softball league that plays either Tuesday or Thursday, depending on the week. And rather than constantly having to move it around, I figured I'll just make Breakers Club on Wednesdays. And that should hopefully avoid conflicts more often than not. Matt Clement, Cubs. Johnny Gomes, Rays. Tony Bautista for the Orioles is our silver. Another, hey, Pudge Rodriguez, comic. Best defensive catcher. One of the Rangers there. Don't know if you needed that one, Ben, but there you go. If you didn't have a Pudge comic, now you will. Jimmy Jornell, Cardinals. Joe Pinero, Mariners. And Moises Alou, Cubs. I like the comics. Anthony Webster, mini for the White Sox. Jimmy Rollins, Phillies. Willie Harris, White Sox. Junior Spivey, Diamondbacks. Oh, we've got another relic. This is a piece of Americana for the Rays, Aubrey Huff. And the Rays were grabbed by John Donovan. I don't think he was trying to get Aubrey Huff. I think he was going for Wander Franco, but not a bad day one prize anyways. That's what the back of that looks like. Very Americana-y with these stars and stripes. A pretty slick looking relic, honestly. Ellis Burks, Indians. There's another Bazooka Joe as a Giant and another one, this time as an Athletic. We're getting a bunch of different Bazooka Joe versions. It's a pretty easy way to pad out your set size if you just make 30 versions of the same card. Hank Blaylock is in the mini for the Rangers. David Eckstein, Angels. Kevin Youkilis, Red Sox. Got a silver of Carlos Pena for the Tigers. Have a sticker of Mark Pryor, Roy Oswalt, Jared Washburn, and Barry Zito. Bazooka Joe, Mets. Doug Mickavich, Twins. Shan Stewart, Blue Jays. I don't know if Johnny's in the room tonight or not. Victor Martinez, Indians. Kip Booknight, I don't know. Rockies. Johnny Dewan Brazelton Rays, Justin Morneau Twins, a silver of Dimitri Young. What a great dugout shot. Love it for the Tigers. Bazooka Joe for the Yankees. There's another auto variation. Francisco Rodriguez Angels, and Mo Vaughn of the Mets. And to finish off the third quarter of the box, a mini of Jaime Bubala for the Mariners, Mike Restovich Twins, John Smoltz Braves. Our silver is Robert Fick for the Braves. We've got a Derek Jeter comic, which we already pulled. But I guess if you're going to get two of the same, it might as well be Jeter. Bazooka Joe Braves, Jose Vidro Expos, Edgar Renteria Cardinals. All right, last quarter of this box. Kind of a bummer to get duplicates of an insert, but Johnny Gomes, Rays. Hey, there's my boy Barry Larkin for the Reds, of course. Fred McGriff, Dodgers. Rafael Furcal, Braves. We've got a congratulations, Bazooka Blast, Johnny Damon to go with the Manny Ramirez for the Red Sox. So Shane Salmonson cleaning up in the Bazooka box. Congratulations, Shane. Tino Martinez, Cardinals. Andy Pettit, Yankees. Wilson Betemet, Braves. Next pack. Our mini is Ed Rogers for the Orioles. Jason Stokes, Marlins. Evel Bastida Martinez. Never heard of that guy either for the Mariners. A silver Sean Green. Stickers of Orlando Hudson, Alfonso Soriano, Roberto Alomar, and Jose Vidro. Mariano Rivera, Yankees. Ichiro, Mariners. Joe Mauer, Twins. Almost done with this box, and then we'll get to the 2022 Donruss. Our minis, Jeff Kent for the Astros. Never think of Kent as an Astro. Kip Wells, Pirates. Orlando Hudson, Blue Jays. Chipper Jones, Braves. Darren Erstad, Silver, Angels. Raul Bañez, Royals. Bazooka Joe for Astros. And Alfonso Soriano, auto variation. Fake Sig variation, I guess. 3 packs left, counting this one. Our mini is Craig Brazil of the Mets. Khalil Green, Padres. Juan Gonzalez, Rangers. Omar Vizquel is our silver. We've got a Mike Piazza comic. Ichiro, Fake Sig. Drew Henson, Yankees. And Eric Hinsky for the Blue Jays. Final 2 packs. Johnny Gomes mini for the Rays. Aaron Heilman, Mets. Shin-Soo Choo, Mariners. Kevin Cash is our silver. Troy Glaus, Angels, stand-up. Insert. Jamel Spearman for the Cubs. Chris Krosky for the Mariners. And Willie Mo Pena for the Reds. And the last pack out of this box. Evel Bastida Martinez is the mini. Jacque Jones, Twins. Robert Fick, Braves. Joe Randa, silver for the Royals. We've got a sticker, Glaus, Shea Hilbrand, Eric Chavez, Eric Hinsky. Vlad Guerrero for the Expos. We have a very crimped, I don't know if that's going to show up on camera. There, you might be able to see it in the light. Up there, like it got stuck in the pack crimper. Jim Edmonds for the Cardinals. And Rafael Palmeiro finishes off for the Rangers. I'll go show the hits out of that box in just a second. But again, another healthy stack of base cards with an equally healthy stack of silver parallels and mini parallels. And other inserts. And our 3 relics were for the Red Sox, Manny Ramirez and Johnny Damon. And for the Rays, Aubrey Huff. So that finishes off Topps Bazooka. And here's the gum I didn't throw out yet. Anyone want a piece? It's your chance. It's sugary. Old sugar. All right. Next up, Donruss. I need a drink real quick. Okay, I'm back. Had to get some water. All right, so 2022 Donruss. I will be completely honest with you. For those watching live, I'm going to rely on you to tell me what the heck it is that I'm pulling. I'm often unprepared for what's in every box, but I can't even. You can't. Panini is fun to open. It's a lot of fun to rip because you just don't know what you're going to get. But that's just it. You don't know what you're going to get. There are so many parallels and whatnot. So we'll just take it as it comes. So this says find 3 autograph or memorabilia cards on average. I also have never noticed this before on a box of baseball cards. Maybe it's been on other boxes. What we were talking about for kids, this one says ages 9+, which I've never seen before. I don't know why you have to be 9 and older. And then in the fine print here, these are all the different inserts, and most of these are also parallels. So, I mean, it's just insanity. And Ben Morris says 2 boxes, 2 new Pudges for him. So I do what I can. All right, let's get the packs out. Interesting that they went with Wander Franco on the pack wrapper for all of these. There's your empty box. And here are all your packs. So good luck to everyone. Let's see what we can get. I can't even pretend in real time to read that fine print. Like, who can read that anymore? Ridiculous. Anyways, still should be fun to open. So we start with Reese Nerr, rated rookie. I do like the design with the floating little boxes all over. I think it's actually kind of a cool design. It looks like Donruss, but it also looks new, which I think is well done by Panini, honestly. Diamond King, Ronald Acuna Jr. Pretty cool Diamond King card. I haven't seen that design yet. Josiah Gray, rated rookie for Washington. Cedric Mullins for the Orioles. Lucas Giolito, White Sox. Adam Frazier, Mariners. Whoop, we've got our first serially numbered card, 1514 out of 2022. Trevor Rogers for the Marlins. Make that out right there. This is some sort of parallel. I'll just leave it at that. And we have a Pete Alonso in the 88 Donruss design. Yep, 88 retro. Probably I don't know if that's a parallel or whatever. But it's a nice one. Another Diamond King. Yordan Alvarez for the Astros. Jake Burger, White Sox. Another Pete Alonso. 1988 retro. 1988 retro. Both card 247. See, this is why I get so confused by Panini Donruss set. Like, what am I looking at? Same card number. The back say it's the same thing. Completely different photos, but the same player. I don't know. You tell me. There's our Lou Bob, White Sox. Blake Snell, Padres. Trevor Story, Rockies. Another one of those. We've got a Stars parallel. Romy Gonzalez for the White Sox. Kind of like an old school back. And a blue Diamond King. I think the blue foils are like 1 per pack. So that must be what that one was. Yeah, Ben Moore's coming through. Blue Holo Parallel. Thank you. That's what I need, see? Kyle Muller. Reese Robert. Max Mets. Akil Badu. Tigers. Another Tiger. Miguel Cabrera. Oh, we have got a Will Smith numbered out of 143. As a career stat line. He has 143 career RBIs. 84 out of 143. Going to the Dodgers. Greg grabbed the Dodgers pretty late, so hopefully he's happy with his choice already. And Ty France, Mariners, is our blue. So we get one of those blue foil cards, I think, in each pack. That seems to be the case. Rafael Devers, Red Sox. Shane Baz, Rays. Ketel Marte, Diamondbacks. Matt Chapman, Athletics. Pedro for the Red Sox. Alek Manoah, Blue Jays. Braden Lowe for the Rays. That's a retro. And Corey Seager for the Rangers is our blue. So you never know what you're going to get in a pack of this stuff. AJ Alexi, Rangers. Randy Arozarena, Rays. Colton Welker, Rockies. Chris Flexen, Mariners. Chris Bryant as a Giant. Lance McCullers, Houston. Ooh, we've got for the Rays, Josh Lau, numbered 1664 out of 2022. Rated rookie for the Rays. And Josiah Gray Blue. Diamond King, Corbin Burns for the Brewers. Spencer Strider, Braves. There's a Babe Ruth for the Red Sox. Tariq Skubal, Tigers. Trey Turner, Dodgers. Christian Yelich, Brewers. I love these Unleashed cards. Juan Soto for the Nationals, numbered 331 out of 999. These are cool cards. The Unleashed. Look like they belong like a Marvel comic or something. Super cool. Love those. And our blue is Robbie Ray of the Mariners. Next pack. Reed Detmers, Angels. Diamond King, Mitch Haniger. Vidal Brujan, Rays. Tuco Pito Marcano. I probably butchered that terribly. Pirates. Carlos Correa, Astros. We've got numbered out of only 46. 7 out of 46. Nathan Eovaldi. 7 out of 46. This is like, I don't know what I'm looking at. Silhouettes? I don't know what's supposed to be in the background. Something yellow. I'll let my crack researchers in the chat room figure out what that is supposed to be. Hard to get the camera to focus on that, but it's out of 46, if that helps. We've got Crosstown Rivals. Now, there's a cool card. Ryan Sandberg for the Cubs. Frank Thomas for the White Sox. Not serially numbered, but definitely cool. I will randomize that one at the end of this box, I guess. I'll put that up there to remind me. And Trevor Hoffman was our blue. We've got a Mundo. That's a name variation for Bryce Harper. Matt Manning, Tigers. Diamond King, Jose Ramirez for the Indians. Jorge Polanco, Twins. Andrew Vaughn, White Sox. Casey Mize, Tigers. There's another star parallel, but not serially numbered. Adam Frazier for the Mariners. And our blue is a Diamond King of Ronald Acuna Jr. Next up, Brian De La Cruz for the Marlins. Nando for the Padres. Andre Jackson, Dodgers. Shohei Ohtani, Angels. Austin Hayes, Orioles. There's a Pudge. Von Rodriguez. 1988 retro. Probably don't have that one, Ben. And Ben also coming through for me. I'm coming through for Ben. He's coming for me. That's the presidential parallel to 46 is what the Eovaldi was. Thank you. Yes, it does look like that's little busts of, could be busts of presidents in the background. Love it. And for your hard work, there's a Pudge. And we have a Kyle Lewis numbered out of 2022. 1731 out of 2022 for the Mariners. There you go, Andy. Serially numbered Kyle Lewis. And our blue is Brooks Robinson for the Orioles. That was a surprise. Some retros in there. Next pack. Waltham for the Red Sox, nickname variation. Jake Myers, Houston. Diamond King, Brandon Lowe for the Rays. Nolan Ryan for the Rangers. Framber Valdez, Houston. Jim Thome for Cleveland. We have a very nice for the Red Sox, just cleaning up today. Shane, who claimed the Red Sox. David Ortiz relic. That's a thick one. 1988 retro. David Ortiz. That's a beautiful looking relic card. I really like that one. Congratulations, Shane. You're having yourself a night, my friend. And Logan Gilbert is our blue for the Mariners. John Heasley, Royals. Diamond King, Brian Reynolds, Pirates. Ketel Marte, Diamondbacks. Nicky Lopez, Royals. Corbin Burns, Brewers. Another numbered out of 2022. 943 out of 2022. Bert Blyleven for the Twins. I see the Twins getting on the board. And our blue is Jake Berger for the Chicago White Sox. Yeah, the Red Sox are cleaning up tonight. The Millville Meteor. Mike Trout for the Angels. That's a cool card. O'Neal Cruz, rated rookie. Pirates. Diamond King, Juan Soto. Iser Kiner Falefa for the Rangers. Bert Blyleven. Twins. Bryce Harper. Phillies. We have a Dominators, Javier Baez for the Tigers. This is numbered out of only 349. That's pretty rare. And look at the shine on that sucker. Very nice. Going to Detroit. There you go, Ben. And Frank Thomas for the White Sox. Slight ding in that corner. Just a slight one, but just so that you can see it on video for the White Sox. Vlad Guerrero Jr., Diamond King. Lars Nootbaar for the Cardinals. Another Diamond King, Mookie Betts. Ian Happ, Cubs. Clayton Kershaw, Dodgers. We have a Statue of Liberty parallel, I would say is what that is. Mike Baumann of the Orioles. Not numbered. There's a Francisco Lindor, Diamond Marvels, numbered 95 out of 249. For Cleveland? No, Lindor. Lindor would be a Met here. Pretty cool. Cool looking card. And our blue is Zach Gallen of the Diamondbacks. Yeah, Topps doesn't give Detroit a ton of love, I feel like. Riley Adams, Washington. Juan Soto, Washington. Chas McCormick, Houston. Freddie Freeman, Braves. Hey, I did not know Barry Larkin was in this set. That's brand new to me. I had not looked at the checklist. Sweet. Josh Bell, Washington. We've got an Ichi, numbered 157 out of 2022 for the Mariners. Another serially numbered Mariner card. Very nice. And Will Smith for the Dodgers is our blue. So we're all getting stuff here tonight. At least everyone in the chat. Plus Shane, who I don't think is in the room right now. Trevor Story, Rockies. Brandon Marsh, Angels. Diamond King, Josh Donaldson. Kenley Jansen, Dodgers. Mike Yastrzemski, Giants. Max Muncy, Dodgers. There's another one of those stars parallels. Jorge Polanco for the Twins. And Pete Alonso is our blue for the Mets. We should get 3 hits in the box total. So Aaron Ashby, Brewers. There's another Ichi, this time not numbered. Tony Santillan for the Reds. Tyler Mahle for the Reds. Shane Bieber, Indians. Ozzie Albies, Braves. Here's a Doogie, 1448 out of 2022 for the Red Sox. Alex Verdugo. Did not know that was his nickname. But going to the Red Sox because, of course, the Red Sox. And Garrett Cole, Yankees, is our blue foil. There's Doogie again, this time just regular base. Gavin Sheets, White Sox. Diamond King, Salvador Perez. Charlie Blackmon, Rockies. Austin Riley, Braves. Randy Rosarina, Rays. Oh, we've gone upside down. Signature for the Phillies, Luke Williams. Pretty nice signature card design. It is a sticker auto, but it's a nice design. Not serially numbered, but that's going to the Philly. That's going to Jordan. Jordan's often in the room. I don't think Jordan's here tonight. Congratulations, Jordan. Grabbed the Phillies fairly late and was rewarded. And Tyler O'Neill for the Cardinals. You should still have one more hit in here somewhere. Josh Lowe for the Rays. Vlad Guerrero Jr., Blue Jays. Kevin Smith, Blue Jays. Cal Quantrill, Indians. Charlie Morton, Braves. Gleyber Torres, Yankees. We have an Aaron Nola for the Phillies, numbered 117 out of 2022. Another nice Philly card. And Edward Cabrera, blue holo foil for the Marlins. All right, moving right along here. Next pack, Connor Siebold, Red Sox. Diamond King, Wilson Contreras for the Cubs. Eli Morgan, Indians. Heimer Candelario, Tigers. Kyle Schwarber, Red Sox. Ryan Sandberg, Cubs. We have a Cal Ripken numbered out of 2022 for the Orioles. Otherwise, someone should claim the Orioles. Get nice Ripken cards. And there's Alex Verdugo again as our blue foil. Stan the Man, Stan Musial for the Cardinals. Ronzi Contreras, Pirates. Diamond King, Sandy Alcantara. George Brett, Royals. Joe Morgan, Reds. Nick Castellanos, Reds. Trevor Story, star parallel for the Rockies. And our blue is a Diamond King of Luis Robert. Greg Deichmann, Cubs. Mike Trout, Diamond King. My stack of cards wanted to fall over there. Jaron Duran, Red Sox. Omar Narvaez for the Brewers. Aaron Judge, Yankees. Joe Musgrove, Padres. Matt Brash for the Mariners, numbered 1922 out of 2022. The Mariners getting a lot of serial numbered goodness here. And Yoan Moncada for the White Sox is our holo blue. Just a couple packs remain. Diamond King, Cedric Mullins. Glenn Otto for the Rangers. Ronald Acuna Jr., Braves. Chris Bassett, Oakland. Liam Hendricks, White Sox. Jesus Sanchez, Marlins. We have a good chance this is another auto. It is Brandon Marsh for the Angels, numbered 73 out of 99. Not bad at all for the Angels. Angels, Michael Pietras getting on the board in a big way. Kind of a weird signature, just his initials with whatever that is. His number, maybe? But numbered out at only 99, so no complaints there. Very cool. And Manny Machado, blue parallel for the Padres. Not too shabby either. 2 more packs. Jackson Kowar, Royals. Adolis Garcias, Rangers. Jan Wepez, St. Louis. Yu Darvish, Padres. Vlad Guerrero Jr., Blue Jays. Eloy Jimenez, White Sox. For the Reds, numbered 62 out of 100, Nick Castellanos. Or guy who's advertising random, I don't know, drug on TV in nameless ball cap. That's the 100 parallel. Nick Castellanos. I miss him as a Red. Kyle Muller is our blue parallel for the Braves. And our final pack for the night. We'll call it a night after all of these packs. We'll have more next week. Fernando Tatis Jr. for the Padres. Ryan Velati, Rockies. Dylan Carlson, Cardinals. Bo Bichette, Blue Jays. John Means, Orioles. Randy Johnson, Diamondbacks. Oh, what is this? The hit list. Corey Seager for the Rangers. 629 out of 999. Going to Texas. Very shiny. That looks like it could be a Pacific design. I love it. I mean that as a compliment. And we end with a Rocky. Ryan McMahon, blue, polo blue parallel for the Rockies. All right, I do need to randomize the Crosstown Rivals insert. That one feels like it's worth rolling a die for. So let me move the rest of these out of the way. I will show off the hits one more time. We had the David Ortiz relic. We had the Brandon Marsh auto out of 99. Very nice. And the Luke Williams auto for the Phillies. And then we had a whole pile of other inserts and serially numbered parallels and regular type parallels. And then we have the Crosstown Rival, Cubs and White Sox. And I have a die. Let's just do somewhere I have a die. That would work. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I got a 6-sided die. Whatever comes on top is the number, of course. If it's an odd number, it'll go to the Cubs. If it's an even number, it'll go to the White Sox. So odd to the Cubs, even to the White Sox. You probably can't see that unless I move my camera. But that is, whoops, a 6. So even it is, that's going to the White Sox. And the White Sox are claimed by Ted. Ted Schwitzner has the White Sox. So Ted, the Frank Thomas Crosstown Rival, will be going to you, my friend. I will mark that right away so that I don't forget. And I think that that will do it for tonight. We have, that was 3 out of 14 boxes. So we have 11 boxes to go. So much good stuff yet to come. Lots of fun things spanning multiple decades worth of baseball cards. We've got things that are hit laden. We've got things that are base card laden. We should have lots of fun yet. And hopefully I will see all of you. At least my plan right now is to do this 9 o'clock next Wednesday. So a week from now. If anything changes, I'll post it on the Facebook page, and I'll try to post on the blog too for those that catch it there. But yeah, otherwise, have a good night. Thanks for those that joined me. And we'll call it a night. Oh, Andy asked about the trivia. Yeah. Honestly, I ran out of time tonight. I cooked dinner and then I went for a run. And by the time I had showered after my run, I had about 9 minutes to get this going. So did not have time for any trivia or to find any trivia prizes. So I will, I'll try to get some around for next week. I'll take the, I was unprepared this time around. So Wednesday kind of snuck up on me, but anyways, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Those of you watching later, appreciate that as well. And yeah, if you stumble across this video somewhere along the way, join the Facebook page. You can get in on a future group break. So glad to see you guys. Glad to be back. It's been a while. Have a good night. Yes, Ben, good start indeed. And I'll be talking to you soon.